Teen Titans, an early 2000s cartoon about the Teen Titans. The show was great and many people are still enjoying watching it today. However, the show was cancelled prematurely and many of the things that it set up, it never got to pay off. One of those things was Red X. Specifically, who is he? What's his backstory? Why is he a thing? Probably the most popular theory is Jason Todd. However, that makes no sense. So I'm going to explain and then debunk why Red X is not Jason Todd. So first of all, the obvious connection is that he's red. If you're familiar with the Batman canon, you'd know that Jason Todd is canonically killed by the Joker and then comes back from the dead as the Red Hood. And when he's the Red Hood, he's obviously a villain. So many apply these traits to Red X, as in he's an evil Jason that now wears some kind of red thing on his head so he can now be a villain. But that's not the only evidence. For instance, many say that he has a similar fighting style to Robin, possibly because he was trained by the same person, aka Batman. Also, he rides a motorcycle, just like Robin. And he was able to sneak in and steal the Red X suit, which was hidden in Titan's tower. Many use this as evidence, saying that he's familiar with the Titan's technology, because similar technology is used by Batman, and if he was a Robin, he would have worked with Batman. Also, in one episode, he tells Robin that he knows how to be the hero.
Thought you didn't like to play the hero. Doesn't mean I don't know how.
And finally, the whole reason this theory exists, the Beast Boy joke.
Okay, if he's not Robin's evil twin, then he's obviously a bionic monkey infused with Robin's DNA.
But all of these pieces of evidence are flawed. For instance, first, yes, he does fight like Robin, but so does Slade. Slade is the villain of the show and fights Robin multiple times, and we know he's not Jason Todd. Not to mention, Robin's fighting styles are actual martial arts. He was trained by Batman, and Batman knows martial arts. Meaning this fighting style isn't a Robin thing, it's just a martial arts thing. Also, throughout the show, multiple people break into Titan Tower, so Red X breaking in means nothing.
Slade's gonna have kittens when he hears we whipped the Titans and took their stinking tower.
Also again, plenty of people know how to be the hero. Red Hood is far from the only anti-hero, so this is also not a very strong piece of evidence. Also, the fact they both wear red is pointless. I don't even think I need to explain why. But finally, there's the Beast Boy joke. The Beast Boy conspiracy board thing was in the show meant to just joke about who Red X could be. One of those jokes being Jason Todd, which was a joke because Jason Todd was not a very well-liked character. The joke was, hey, do you think this fan-favorite character from the Teen Titans might secretly be one of the fan-hated characters from Batman? That was the joke. But the fans took it seriously, and so the joke came back multiple times.
Dude, it has to be Jason Todd. Told ya, Jason Todd.
But now here's some evidence against it. First of all, the timeline doesn't line up. Jason meets Batman and becomes Robin after Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing. But in this show, Dick Grayson is still Robin, which means Jason Todd isn't Robin. Also, Jason is younger than Dick, and in the show, Red X refers to Robin as Kid.
Not everybody likes to play the big villain, kid.
And is taller than Robin. Jason Todd was a superhero before he died and became Red Hood, which means Red X must come after he died, aka when he's a villain. However, when he came back from the dead, he was extremely angry at Batman. His entire motivation is trying to get revenge on Batman for not killing the Joker after the Joker killed him. However, Red X is just a thief.
I'm a thief.
So all of Jason's motivation is just gone. Also note, the Red Hood, the character that made Jason evil, it was introduced in the comics a month after Red X was introduced in the show. Which means if the comic writers and the show writers were not discussing, that means they must have turned Jason evil before he was even evil. So let's just assume the theory's right. Let's assume the comic writers and the show writers talked about this and had it planned beforehand. They want to take a character never seen in the show before, make him evil, which has never been done before, make him wear a suit that he's never worn before, make him use tools he's never used before, have a different backstory than he usually does, have a different age and height than he usually does, and have completely different motivations than he usually does. Which means that if they did say that he was Jason Todd, the only similarity is that they're both named Jason Todd. That's it. Like, it's just as likely that he's just Batman from the past. that would make just as much sense. He knows how to fight, he knows the tech, he's been a good guy, it makes sense. But no one believes he's Batman. The only reason that they believe he's Jason Todd and not anyone else is because of that one Beast Boy joke that people took way too seriously. But the evidence just doesn't hold up at all. Like seriously, you want me to think that they changed everything about Jason and made him a villain, which he wasn't even a villain in the main timeline yet? It doesn't make sense. Ah, but don't worry, we know they're the same because they both wear red. You know they can't be the same person. Nothing at all matches up. The similarities are similar between many different characters, like fighting, riding bikes, and breaking into the Titan Tower. A lot of different characters do. How people still believe this theory true, I don't know. Nothing holds up. So if you think that he is Jason Todd or you think he's some other character, let me know so I can laugh at how wrong you are. Like seriously, that's what? There's really only one scrutiny you could have towards my debunk, which is that Beast Boy shouldn't know who Jason Todd is in the timeline, so how can he have him on his conspiracy board? Which would mean this has to take place in a separate timeline where Jason Todd is Robin and Dick Grayson is Robin at the same time. But that still doesn't explain anything else. Like it would explain the timeline and the ages maybe, but not that they look, act, and have completely different motivations than each other. So yeah, overall, this is not possible. But maybe you disagree. If you have any more rebuttals, tell me in the comments below and I might make a sequel to this video. But yeah, this is a pretty weird video. All of my newer videos are just reviews of games, but now this one is a review of a theory, so it's a little different, but it's kind of the same style. I mean, they're both edited the same way, and they both contain me sitting at this door talking in front of the camera. But they're about very different topics. So do you prefer this video over my reviews, or do you like the reviews more? I don't know. I have no idea how I'm gonna make this because I can't actually record footage of the show, so I'm gonna have to like find it on YouTube. I mean, I have it on Amazon Prime, but I can't record that. It just like blurs it out. I mean, it doesn't even blur it; it just censors it, so I can't do that. Oh man, am I rambling? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you believed he was Jason Todd, I hope I've changed your mind. And if you still think it's Jason Todd, why? But with that, I have nothing else to say. So just that's it. I wonder if there's any other theories that I could like debunk. I don't know. I could do one like about FNAF, like Mengle's gender or something stupid. I don't know. Maybe I will. If this one, if people like this.